This morning addressing media just to give feedback on investigations on the armed robbery at the Malamulele police station in November last year. Let's take you there live.
The station commander of Malamulele, Colonel Rehotso, I'm not sure whether he's around here, and his management, the provincial head of the FCS, and also in particular the acting DPC for detection, Brigadier Esbach and Brigadier Mabasa, both of them in our midst. And let me extend my appreciation to the media houses that are here, and greetings to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm the happiest woman, simply because you will understand that as a provincial commissioner, not long appointed in Limpopo, tomorrow is the day which the national commissioner will be in the province to hand over the sword of command to my good self. As I spoke to the team leaders of these particular groupings, given the tragedy that happened here in Malamulele, I said to them, I feel ashamed to go tomorrow and receive the command, the sword from the national commissioner. Basically because I have not arrested the people that has tormented Malamulele, that has also hijacked our police station in Malamulele, tormenting a number of community members, and moreover, not only in Malamulele, in the broader parts of the province. Hence, our analysis has shown that we had a group that was seriously operating. I said, I feel ashamed. And maybe tomorrow when I have to to receive the sword from the National Commissioner, I'm told it's a bit heavy, and I think it's based on the responsibility that is going with it. I might fall. And people might think maybe I'm weaker, I'm not balancing. But it's because my heart and mind is going to the communities of Limpopo, who knew what has happened in this particular police station, where the authority of the state has been challenged. You will understand when thugs enter a police station, what message it sends to the community. One, it increased the fear of not feeling safe from the community. And then it also weakens the badge. So my worry was that I could not protect the badge at that particular time. Now I said to my team, good people, the only gift that you can give me before the sword is to arrest the Malamulele team. And today I'm sitting here. I don't regret the meeting that I had with them. One of the team leaders was telling me, says, General, every day we go out hunting these people, your words that you spoke to us were coming very clean and clear. It kept us awake. And they have been running on the ground. And today here I am. I want to say this special team of mine has done wonders. They've made me proud. I'm going to hold the sword tomorrow with the strength and courage that we will make it in this province with this particular team and all other officers that are on the ground, including the officers of Malamulele, who are not actually resting about this particular situation. Ladies and gentlemen, medias of the media will remember that on the 21st November 2021 at about 2300 hours, here at Malamulele police station, thugs came in and robbed the police station a number of firearms, and also robbed several ATMs and committed several ATM bombings around the surroundings. These thugs were heavily armed, and they stormed the community service center and robbed 5 of our members, their pistols, their firearms that were in their possessions. And they further opened the safe and took the R5 and also took some shotguns and a number of ammunition that they get away with. Over and above that, they also took 16,000 petty cash, that is, it's actually collected on bail, and other prisoners' property money that was kept at the community service center. The suspect then proceeded to rob the nearby garages, including the Kentucky in the nearby complex. And on the same day, we collected 9 solid cases that were committed on that particular day. You'll remember, as they commit their crime, they were shooting at any vehicle that was passing by, and several vehicles were shot and attempted murder cases were opened. On the same breath, they also hijacked vehicles that they find in the filling stations, and these cases emanated on that particular incident. These attacks on state authority sent shocking waves to the SABC leadership and also increased fear and feeling of unsafe to our community at large. In the same early mornings, I was in this particular police station from 12 o'clock up until 4 o'clock in the morning. We sat with my team. We then put together a multidisciplinary team of men and women to work together and make sure that the process of tracking down these suspects and recovery of the firearm, which was more important to us because our fear was that these firearms are committing more crimes, and in the process we might have casualties. And the committee might think that the casualties might only have been directed to them, but myself, I was having sleepless nights with my management because I was definitely sure that not very long I will have casualties on my members. These thugs, as they were operating, they were shooting randomly at any vehicle. And the police vehicle were not immune from that particular process. I will indicate that in Guyana they have shot several times on a vehicle that was on patrol, that was not aware that there's a robbery in progress. In Bulubedu they have also shot so many times, and thanks God our members escaped. This dedicated team, ladies and gentlemen, were formed between the DPCI, Crime Intelligence, the Limpopo Tracking Team, and other provincial expertise that were utilized. They worked tirelessly so in assessing several cases, different type of criminal cases that has been opened, and also the tasking of different sources throughout the province and even out of the province. Hence today we're sitting here. We want to appreciate the efforts they have made under extreme difficult time when the country was experiencing the 4th wave of the pandemic, which resulted in this particular team, a number of them being grounded down based on the fact they contracted COVID at that point in time. This actually, ladies and gentlemen, you could see it took us a little bit of some time, because then they had to be grounded, and then there was then a slow pace of the investigation. However, desperately so to achieve the results, we're determined that we'll track the people down. And hence today I pronounce that on the 19th January 2022, the investigation team arrested 4 suspects. These first suspects were found in one of the hideouts at Khapane under the police precinct of Bulubedu outside Tzaneen in the Mopani district. And the other 3 were arrested at a lodge in Dwarsloop. Dwarsloop, it's outside the province, near Bushbuckridge in the Mpumalanga province. This came after a tip-off that the suspects were intending to commit other ATM bombings in the Mpumalanga province within the Bushbuckridge area. The preliminary investigation has positively linked the suspects with several ATMs bombings and armed robberies in the province. I can safely say in total the cases that these people will be linked with for Mopani district is 27 cases. For Thembi is 17 cases. For Capricorn is 26 cases. For Waterberg is 14 cases, and their powerhouse was Sikukune with 33 cases. These cases are ranging from different types of cases that were committed. But I will be specific that in Waterfall, one of the cases, as they do the shooting spree, they shot at a private person who was also there at a wrong place at the wrong time, and ultimately he succumbed based on the injuries in hospital. And there is a murder case that is connected with that robbery. As well as in Mkwakwaila, as they were committing the blasting of the ATM and the drop-in safes, they also shot a person who was also coming to assist. He's one of the victims who was a relative. You'll understand that they were also guarding the way, all entrances and the routes that were coming to that particular targeted place. They were those that are looking at it, and they will fire any car that, and one of the relatives that was shot was the relatives of the victim that was robbed at that particular time, and he also succumbed based on those injuries. These cases, ladies and gentlemen, they are very serious cases, and I'm definitely sure that as police will leave no stone unturned to approach the courts and making sure that these ruthless criminals, they rot behind the bars. We don't want them to see the light. Let me pronounce that we have recovered, and that is the crux of the matter. That makes us the happiest and the smile on our faces, that we have recovered the firearms of Malamulele from these thugs. We arrested 10 of them, and we are still looking at others as their associates. Because you'll remember that as they commit the crimes, they range from 15 to 20. So there's still more outside that we still have to collect. My team is hard at work, is on the ground. You will not see them here. So they are busy trying to collect the others. 10 has been arrested so far, and we have recovered 4 R5s. We recovered 4 shotguns. We recovered 3 pistols, and among the 3 pistols, one is the pistol that belongs to this particular station. There were also ammunition that were found. There were also bulletproofs that were found, almost 10 bulletproofs that were found from these different thugs. And there were also cartridges that were used for the blasting of the ATMs, some cigarettes that were stolen in the different places, and the latest incident is the robbery that took place at the Toyota garage in the N1 next to at Panderilsko. There was also cash that were also found. The security uniforms that were used by the thugs in the different crime scenes. And we also confiscated a bakkie, a Toyota bakkie, as well as a Mercedes-Benz that has been used in the number of the different crimes that has been committed. Our investigation has already begun to circulate all other cars that has been used as well, including to check all the firearms that we have recovered, particularly the 2 that does not belong to us, to see where does it come from. These suspects are aging between the 30 and 48, and they will be appearing in the magistrate court across the province, including the province of Mpumalanga, facing charges of unlawful possession of firearms and ammunition, explosives, conspiracy to commit crimes, attempted murder, robberies and with aggravated circumstances, carjackings, and attack on the police station of Malamulele. The meticulous investigation and tireless efforts of these members of my team are highly commendable, not by myself, by the National Commissioner as well, and the Minister and the Deputy Minister. And moreover, their work is applauded by the community of Limpopo. I've already received several calls that says, Commissioner, we are delighted and we are excited that the firearms of Malamulele has been recovered. I'm ecstatic that the suspects who are allegedly responsible for the attack on our members, undermining the authority of the state, are subsequently tormenting our communities, will finally face the full mighty of the law. We will always ensure that all the remaining suspects are apprehended as of yesterday. And whatever firearms that they are using in the process of committing these crimes will also be recovered by our good selves. And congratulations once more to my team and the entire leadership that was supporting them. And I can walk with a smile and with my shoulders up and my head up. And I'm happy to have a team like all of you. And to the police station, I'm glad that none of the members in this police station, happy when you have something like this, everybody is a suspect. You don't even denounce yourself, even your own members. You might think, hey, they might have given criminals the information. But let me pronounce that Malamulele police, under the command of Colonel Rekotso, disciplined their committed members of the organization. Nothing that smells a rat that we picked up that they might have communication with the thugs that robbed this particular police station. And I'm glad that they come up clean out of the whole process of investigation that we embarked in. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, General. We are going to take the first round of questions, starting from this side. If you raise your hand, you can just mention which media house you are representing. That's all.
Can I answer to okay, Michael Makuto from SABC. You indicated that the suspects will appear before court, but you did not give us the date. When are they going to appear? And my other question is that there are just rumors on the street that one of the former police officer was fired, who was also allegedly involved in this kind of attack. Do you know anything about that?
Can you just repeat that question?
Can you repeat, no?
There are allegations or rumors on the street that one of the...
Well, Lieutenant General Hadebe is the Limpopo Police Commissioner giving an update there, saying 4 suspects have been arrested in relation to that break-in into the Malamulele police station in November last year, saying acts like this weaken the badge. Starting on a bit of a dramatic note there, saying that she is meeting the police commissioner tomorrow. I assume she means Police Commissioner Ketla Sithole, saying that she anticipates that she might fall, quote, when she meets him because she doesn't have good news to report to him, but then later on saying that 4 suspects have been arrested. Let's take you live now to that